The Marksmanship Training Complex is produced by Energy 2000 and intended to equip various security sector structures, including police and special forces units. Distinctive features of the complex are the use of full-size weapons mock-ups with the full adequacy of the trigger mechanism, high-quality visualization of terrain, targets, and effects of firing, physical simulation of weapon recoil, a wide range of training conditions. The simulator library includes a wide range of the small arms firing course exercises with an unbiased evaluation of trainees' actions, documenting the results of training. The data transmission system is built on wireless channels. The simulator is developed using modern technologies and designed for effective soldiers' individual and small units collective shooting training. It contains weapons replicas with recoil simulation, electronics that ensure high accuracy of weapons positioning, proximity sensors, high-speed wireless data transmission channels, advanced software operating in real time, high-quality visualization of terrain and combat effects. The simulator allows conducting initial individual training, shape skills in assessing the shooting results and adjusting fire, train firers in detecting and identifying targets, determining the range to them, performing actions to prepare weapons for firing, and conducting high-speed shooting from various positions. In addition, the simulator allows for small subunits to coordinate collective actions and train commanders to control fire during missions. The simulator includes an instructor's workstation, multimedia visualization of the virtual battlespace, and a motion platform. The instructor's workstation allows developing training scenarios of any complexity, choose a terrain, develop and save the instructor's exercises in the database, selecting conditions for performing exercises, time of day, behavioral characteristics of targets, objectives, meteorological conditions. The instructor can observe the progress of the fight from an external video camera. Small arms replicas are fully consistent with real weapons, providing regular operation of a trigger mechanism and recoil effect at least 80% of the real one. The recoil simulation system works both from the main pneumatic system and from compressed air accumulators built into the weapon magazines, allowing for more dynamic training. Types of weapon mock-ups are subject to coordinate with the customer. The weapon positioning system is based on angular position sensors, gravity vector sensors and laser emitters of the first safety class, connected to the server by a wireless high-speed communication channel. The weapons can't, a trigger pulling, the degree of but pressing into a shoulder, a sight alignment and aiming point, as well as weapons wobbling before and immediately after the shot, are accounted. The recoil simulation system of full-sized weapons models when firing provides a recoil force close to the real one. The measurements showed that the recoil force during semi-automatic and automatic firing using weapons mock-ups fitted with the pneumatic recoil system differs from combat weapons recoil by no more than 5%. The airsoft weapons drives provide a recoil of no more than 40% of the combat, which does not meet the requirements of shooting training. The Virtual Battlespace Visualization System is based on a modern visualization program and a projection system, which includes a projection screen, sound speakers, and video projectors. The visualization system provides generating of high-quality static and dynamic scenes up to 1,000 meters in depth, generates various battle sounds. The dimensions and configuration of a projection screen are subject to customer requirements. At the customer's request, the simulator can include a 3-degree of freedom mobility platform providing shooting training from moving objects, cars, armored personnel carriers, infantry fighting vehicles, helicopters, etc. You can see the characteristics of the platform on the screen. The type of projection screen, flat or circle-shaped, is subject to the customer request. The position of a firer can be static when he fires within the specified lane or with the ability to move. In the second case, the compressed air accumulators inbuilt in weapons magazines allow shooters to move as required and following the commands from commanders. The targets used in the simulator can be 2- or 3-dimensional. Any target's shape and dimensions can be developed, subject to the customer request. When conducting after-action review, the simulator's software provides an instructor with the opportunity to split each shot into periods: aiming, firing a shot, holding a weapon on a target after a shot. These periods are displayed on the target with lines of different colors. Barrel wobbling during these periods characterizes the shooter's actions to comply with the basic principles of aimed shooting. The color spots indicate the force with which the shooter applies a butt to a shoulder, which together with the trigger pulling plot, allows an instructor to make instructions to correct errors. The simulator, in addition to the already described instructor's workstation, the visualization system, and the mobility platform, includes small arms mock-ups, a truss with brackets for mounting video projectors and video cameras, an air compressor with a receiver, a charging station, compressed air accumulators embedded in weapons magazines, functional models of the optical day and night vision devices, sights, and arms locker. The simulator is powered by a single-phase alternate current 220 volts, 50 Hz, power consumption, up to 9 kilowatts, without a platform 5 kilowatts, and operation is guaranteed for at least 12 hours a day. Temperature regime from +5 degrees Celsius to +40 degrees Celsius, at relative humidity 80% at +25 degrees Celsius. Recommended room temperature +25 degrees Celsius. Other characteristics are shown in the table. Examples of typical terrain areas can be desert, built-up area, mid-rugged terrain, plain. The specific real terrain sites on the customer's request can be developed. Matrices inbuilt into observation devices and sites mock-ups allow displaying pictures of the terrain realistically both in the daytime and at night. The developer and manufacturer provide manufacturing of the training complex equipment and its delivery to the place of intended use, assembly, commissioning and acceptance tests, training of the customer's technicians, warranty service of the simulator for 2 years, post-warranty service, subject to a separate contract.